I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing. That's when I saw you two all the way over there. Chatting. Huh? You can't say I saw that coming. But you bumping into you like this will become a rarity. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you... So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going-away party or anything. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru. Sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here, just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found... What do you think? Good idea! Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can... So, what do you think the Hydro Archon... To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a...
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's...
Excuse me. Can I help you too?
Hi. We're traveling.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking...
Really? Like, a real trial? But there...
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? In what you see in reality may... Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted... Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese.
But, shouldn't court cases...
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice...
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you...
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her...
I think what they mean is that in that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult.
Huh. Is the Hydra...
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make it...
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people...
Huh. First time Paimon's ever... Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a...
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking...
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about...
Alright! I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Arc, but who knows how long making an appointment... Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there.
Huh?
Oh, okay then.
About many things, actually. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your...
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh... And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memory. He would skip and jump, but now, the water is...
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our... allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be
Nice to meet you! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette...
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
So, what did Lynette...
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't...
did all the introductions earlier not...
Hello, Traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it...
Oh! Alright then. By the way, We were just getting ready to go to the opera.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. Please follow me.
My apologies.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina?
So, she's the high...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration, if you don't have one. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. The fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wary. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was... Miss Hydro Archon?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that...
Of course! That's the blonde traveler, the one all those stories are about. Lady Farina.
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers, and you may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Unfortunately, people...
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a...
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
You see. Then, as the god...
Right. This is Fontaine, after all.
What do you care so much about the crowd's reactions. Seems you've spent a little too much. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going...
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious?
Well, precisely. Now, if you two have no
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally, someone who's not...
great magician Linny, my...
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here,
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did Linny do that?
there. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope...
You call that magic? You've got...
Huh. I'm not sure what to think.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. But when there are valid grounds, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House.
Unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. So, now...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny.
I just know a few... It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious...
But isn't the Opera House where...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss...
My brother's always excited to make...
Oh, sure. We don't really have...
Splendid. In that... Oh, you really mean it? This is a magical item known as a magic...
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked... I'm not sure exactly when it began. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter... Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
There are lots of guesses. Some say that others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings, but here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for...
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't...
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine...
Many places have already...
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But we hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. As a magical item, these magic pockets...
Oh! Paimon gets it! It's like prepared...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince...
So you're the blonde traveler that... Oh, a magic pocket? Thanks. Please.
What's this? So you...
What? You mean...
No, I believe in the prop. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one. As time wore on, people desired to live on land. So, if you ask me...
Oh, we hadn't heard that.
All right,
I don't want that thing. Life is all about living in the...
You should still take...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that... if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some... interesting opinions. Yes, but that will...
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, one last...
So, you want to collect
Oh, that would be much
for my gift.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers. fine.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an maybe next time you'll
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise,
Fine. Though the performance is still a long...
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, watch her movements.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that... All right, let's...
Let the show begin. This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Solidify!
Are you sure that's all she took?
No, that was... Anyway,
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle.
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle. That.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get...
You're right. I have to admit, but at least we were able to get the stolen item.
what a slippery little thief!
All right, let's.
This world is...
One with nature. Take flight!
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an
This is an aqua bus. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after.
So you mean it's still boring, even...
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older...
It's about time for us to leave.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician, Lenny?
Hello. I don't believe we.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh?
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across to...
Amazing!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter. Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough... For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships. Or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.